Hi, this is Dr. Fab Mancini, and I'm so excited that you decided to join me for this video. And we're going to be talking about how to build rapport with new people. Now, for many years, people have watched my behavior and they see that I seem to have an instant connection with a lot of people. Well, I've decided to give you my secret. I decided to give you the 3 things that I do on a consistent basis to build rapport, not only just for my professional clients, but also my social friends. And if you follow these 3 things, I know you can do the same. Are you ready? Okay, the first thing is you gotta enter the world of somebody else. You know, many times what happens is that we live in a very selfish society. We live in a society that we're thinking mostly about our needs rather than the needs of other people. And usually the way that I begin is that I begin with a smile, a simple smile that says, welcome, I'm here, I'm approachable. I'm the kind of person that would like to get to know you a little better. I'm a nice person. You see, a smile can do so many of these things, but we take it for granted many times. You know, we go to so many places and we notice we never smile. And once you get the person to approach you, now you get to really live in their world. You gotta really go to number 2, and that's truly listen to them. You know, one of the greatest things that I've learned is the fact that God gave us these 2 ears, but only 1 mouth, right? 2 ears, 1 mouth. And I want you to know that one of the best ways to build rapport with somebody is to actually listen to them. Because that's what most people are not doing out there. They're not taking the time or the patience to just listen. You know, one of the biggest failed relationships, right, is that the partner would always say, he never listens to me, she never listens to me. Well, it's the same thing in your professional life. You know, your customers are out there and they're struggling, they're having a challenge, they're having a problem. And if you listen intently, all you have to do is say, how can I solve this for them? And then be able to give them some great suggestions. But it all starts by listening. And then if they don't find that they're talking enough, ask questions. I want you to know that the best way to get somebody talking is not to tell them things, or it's not to talk about the weather, or perhaps what's on Ellen or one of the talk shows out there. The important thing is to actually ask him questions that are relevant. Ask him questions that really are meaningful. Ask him questions that you feel that the person is interested in. See, once you get into their world, which is number 1, and then now you get to really extrapolate from them what is important to them, and you get them talking, all of a sudden that rapport is being built. Remember, there's 3 things that you want to build a lasting rapport with somebody. And that is, the first one is you want to make sure that the person knows you. And that's why it's so important that you ask the questions. The second one is the person likes you. And nothing makes you feel liking you better that you're interested in me, that you really care about me by asking me the right questions. And of course, the third thing that I want you to tell you, that I want you to do to build rapport with others, especially new people, is that you want to get the other person's point of view. Now that you've listened, I want you to ask them their opinion. Bob, what do you think about this? Mary, have you ever thought about that? I love your opinion on this. Jackie, I'm going through making this decision. I was wondering, have you ever gone through something like that? Is there something you can tell me about it? Or Bob, I'm having a problem with my children. You know, I see that you're a great dad. You know, can you give me your opinion as to how to discipline somebody when they did something wrong or when they lied to you? When you get the point of view of somebody, that's really where the engagement all comes together. So I want to make sure that you really make the time to engage with them and make sure that you ask them their point of view regarding something that is important to them and important to you. But always remember that one of the foundations for building good rapport is you got to be authentic. You got to really be yourself. You can't pretend to be somebody else. You got to put this mask off. I know that many of us are waking up with this mask and we are in it every day. I want you to take it off, and I want to make sure that you let people know how beautiful you are, how sensitive you are, how worried you are, how caring you are, all the things that make you a human being. And I don't expect you to be perfect. I hope you don't expect yourself to be perfect. So if you do these 3 things, now you know my formula of building lasting rapport with everyone you meet. All right, if you like this video, please click on the link below. I want you to subscribe, and I want to make sure that every single week you get a reminder that I got another video for you just like this one. The second thing is I want you to go to my webpage, drfabmancini.com, And I want you to put your name and your email address, and I want to make sure that you join my database, because every single time that I send something to you, it's going to be something of value, maybe a gift or something that I get from many of my wonderful friends out there that will bring tremendous growth into your life. And the last thing is that I want you to go to Twitter and social media, and I want you to like me. Just go to Twitter and social media, like me, and I want to make sure I stay connected with you and I stay friends with you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this journey. I get so excited every time I do these videos, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.